Black Horse or?
I know, I never see Black.
What do you think?
Biggie, we were fostering him, so we didn't want to change the name, and then we ended up adopting him. We're like, well, shit, damn it. So not the best name. Hi. Oh my god, you were so great. How old?
He's 7 months.
Oh my god, you're a baby.
Hey, Toriano.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent.
You ready to get this interview started?
I'm ready to go in here and have some fun and talk.
The world wants to hear about you.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hi, my name is Tonya from Chicago. I'm here with Toriano Sanzone and Beowulf. Toriano's Wolf Keeper from Wolf Keeper University. And I'm sure you're dying to know, just like me, what goes on in the mind of a Wolf Keeper. So let's get started. Hey, Toriano.
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
Excellent day.
Awesome. So I have some questions for you. I hope you're ready.
Ask away.
Okay. So first, I'm just so curious. I'm sure everyone else is too. What got you into dog training in the first place?
You got me into dog training in the beginning. Our family always had dogs. As early before I was even here, my mom had dogs, my grandmother had dogs, and in Bellwood, 1978, we had African hounds, we had a Doberman and a poodle. So I've always been around dogs. I don't know not having a dog.
Wow, that's amazing. You started so early. And so would you say that's when it started? How old were you when you actually started training dogs as opposed to just being around dogs?
I would say I officially started training dogs when I was 4 years old. I remember my mom, she walked in the room and said, hey, put Chanel's sweater on. It was this little poodle we had named Chanel. And I remember we adopted this poodle from someone, and I remember going to put the sweater on, this little dog was growling. I remember being afraid to put the sweater on. I don't know if I actually put the sweater on, but later on in life I would reflect, like, when I first started, I would consider that challenge.
That's so amazing to start that early and to be able to make a lifetime of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have some more questions for you coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Okay, hi again. I'm Tonya Howell from Chicago, dog lover from the city of Chicago, and I'm here with Chicago's own Toriano Sanzone, Wolf Keeper, owner of Wolf Keeper University, and we have some more questions for him. We're really excited to get started. So, are you ready, Toriano?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Listo.
Awesome. So, tell me about how your family influenced you as a dog trainer.
I would say the biggest influence is my great-grandmother, Queen Clarice Reed, and Betty Williams, my grandmother, because they were purchasing shepherds for $4,000 or $5,000 back in the 80s, which was unheard of. You could get a great dog for $500. So just seeing their commitment financially to buying superior breeds. I mean, they cooked for these dogs. They brushed their teeth. They loved them. So that definitely carried over to me and my love for dogs. Seeing my family, how they love dogs.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I mean, spending that much on a dog that early definitely makes sense for why you are doing this today and your passion for dogs. That's so awesome. It makes me think about, like, you grew up as an only child, right?
Yes.
So how did that impact you? Because I had brothers and sisters growing up. I had dogs and brothers and sisters growing up, and so we were sort of always a pack.
Right.
How did being an only child impact you as a dog trainer?
Being an only child, I mean, it was me, my mom, and my dad growing up in Bellwood, so those two would be at it like cats and dogs, and I'd be in my room with my dog alone, you know, just kind of holding on to him as like a security blanket. So I developed an early affection and bond and reading and understanding energy between human and dog at a very early age. So I'm thankful for being an only child, because I might not have had that same. You had brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters were my dogs.
That's so amazing. This is lifelong passion for animals that's brought you to where you are today.
Yeah.
20 years plus into the dog training world.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. I have so many more questions for you. Are you ready?
Ask away.
All right. Hi, I'm Tonya Howell, and I am here again with Toriano Sanzone, the Wolf Keeper, owner of Wolf Keeper University. And here we have Beowulf taking a little rest. But I have some questions for Toriano, because I'm a dog lover. I'm a dog enthusiast. I've had dogs my entire life. And so I'm just curious. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm curious about, how did you become the Wolf Keeper?
The Wolf Keeper, actually, I became, in 2008, I had a serious car accident. Broke both my legs. I sat in Cook County Hospital for 4 months, away from my dogs. And then a thing that went through my mind is like, wow, I'm the keeper of the wolves. I'm like, it just literally just popped in my head like these dogs need me. That's actually what motivated me to get out of the hospital by sitting in there and healing myself. But I knew that I needed to get back to my dog. Not even just other people's pack, my own pack. I needed to get back to my pack. I said, I'm the keeper of wolves. It sounds cheesy, but it started like that. It stuck. My friend Oliver Bauer made the logo.
Wow.
And then just wolf keeper.
That's so inspirational because, I mean, an accident like that could take somebody out. Could, could take your life on a whole different path. But for you, it really energized you. And really thinking about energy, I have another question related to that. When I think about dogs, I think about people and how they connect. How would you say that people's energy affects their dogs?
I mean, I say, well, my tattoo there, it says the dog is the final manifestation of what's going on in your life. So your energy, who you are, your characteristics, your personality, it affects the dog. So this is actually deeper than just dog training. It's actually training the person to change their energy to affect the dog. People always ask, what's your technique? My technique really is just getting a person to understand who they are so they can then in turn shape who their dog's going to be.
That's so powerful. So it's more than just dog training. It's people training, essentially.
It's 180% people. I just always think about when I had the pleasure, we're in this record store, I saw a picture of Jimi Hendrix. And I had the pleasure of meeting Jimi Hendrix with my friend Wes Shook, my great friend Wes Shook. I didn't meet Jimi Hendrix. I met Jimi Hendrix's brother, Leon Hendrix. And he said, what do you do, Bubba? And I said, I train dogs. He said, actually, dogs were sent here from God to train people.
Wow.
And that how he said it, aside from being Jimi Hendrix's baby brother, but how he said it was like, oh yeah, like dogs are here, which goes back to the whole wolf keeper, my brother's keeper theory.
That's so amazing because we're always looking for validity in what we do. And here you have this lifelong passion, and then you hear that it's the work of God's essentially. And dog backwards is God.
Right. Where a dog died.
Wow, I have so many more questions for you. I just want to keep this going. So
let's go on this tour.
All right.
We've been touring now.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Tonya Howell, and I am a dog lover. I've had dogs my entire life, and I'm here with Wolf Keeper, Toriano Sanzone, owner of Wolf Keeper University, and I have some questions for him.
Yes.
Can I ask some questions, Toriano? Awesome. So my first question is just around the importance of dog training. Why is it so important for a dog to be trained?
The importance of a dog being trained, well, I can talk about that forever. I mean, the brutal stat of 800,000 people are critically injured every year. That's a broken record for us. We say it all the time. I mean, of that 800,000, 44,000 are face bites to children. So we average, today 121 people are going to get bit by a dog, critically injured. So not only is there a human victim, but the dog becomes a victim because that dog ends up getting put in doggy jail or the pound or euthanized. That's the legality reason, but then the other reason is it's the best way we can communicate to our dogs by having a set of rules for them to follow and structure. So we need obedience to better our relationship between our dogs.
So it sounds like it's twofold. One is just a safety issue around dog training and dog bites, but then the other part is the relationship. So thinking about the relationship side, I know you have created dog yoga. So how is that beneficial for the dog, and how is that beneficial for the dog owner?
How is Doga beneficial for the dog and the dog owner? I would say Doga, dogs invented yoga. It's the first thing they do when they wake up. They do down dog and they do up dog. They're stretching. So we created 15 maneuvers that basically allow the human to stretch the dog. So you're touching. Most people don't get a daily hug or touch at all. So you're touching. Humans actually stretching too, which is promoting health, wellness, and balance, and peace, tranquility, a form of meditation, a form of discipline. There's so many components that exist in Doga that cross over and help both the human and the dog. They're endless. I can talk about that forever. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm a yoga fanatic. I do yoga all the time, so I'm so excited to try this out with my dog at home.
You should definitely. Awesome. You will see the benefits right away.
Yeah. I'm so excited. We've had so many great questions, so many great answers. There's more to come, so keep watching.